All right, here's your lesson on subjects and verbs. So you are identifying subject, verbs, and prepositional phrases. Identifying subjects. A subject is the person, place, or thing, or the idea of the sentence. It's the who or the what of the sentence. Every sentence must have a subject, at least one of them. Many subjects have multiple subjects, or many sentences have multiple subjects, which means that you need several commas to distinguish between those clauses. Sentences can have more than one subject. That's when you have fanboys or subordinate conjunctions separating those subjects. To find the subject of a sentence, you need to ask what's going on or being described, who or what is doing whatever is going to be described. So it's the who or the what. A complete subject is who or what is doing the verb plus all of the modifiers, words that describe the subject, such as blue, petite, satisfied. Anything that adds to the subject is your complete subject. But your simple subject, that would be just a simple subject of the who or the what, the basic who or what is doing the action. Identifying verbs. There are 3 different types of verbs. The 3 verbs are action, linking, and helping. So what are verbs? A verb shows the action or the state of being. And the way that you find a verb is ask yourself what's happening or what's being done. Identifying prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases begin with a preposition and they end with the object of the preposition. How do you find the preposition? If a plane can do it to a cloud, or a mouse can do it to a house, then it is a preposition. The first word of a prepositional phrase. This usually tells you when or where or how something is done. How to find the object. Ask yourself what about the preposition in order to find the object in the sentence. So let's practice. Identify the subjects of these following sentences. The tall woman stepped gingerly across the puddle. Is it who or what is the sentence about? Who is stepping? If you ask yourself who is stepping, you'll know the woman is stepping. The complete subject would be the tall woman. The verb is stepped. And the prepositional phrase would be across the puddle. The dentist sat next to the patient in what looked like a barber's chair. Who or what is the sentence about? The dentist sat next to the patient would be our prepositional phrase in what looked like a barber's chair. Who or what is it about? Who is sitting? The dentist sat. The dentist is your full, complete subject. The verb is sat, prepositional phrase next to the patient, prepositional phrase in what looked like a barber's chair. Barber's chair is your object. Let's try 3 more. He said she looked like she had been up all night. Who said? He said. He is your full subject. Said is your verb. He said she looked like she had been up all night. The object is the she. It's about her. Up all night would be your prepositional phrase. Puppies will chew anything. Old shoes, dirty socks, glossy magazines. Who or what is the sentence about? It's about puppies. Will chew is your verb. Anything is your object. The doctor was wearing sneakers and pale green surgical scrubs. Who was wearing? The doctor was wearing. So that's your subject. Was wearing is your verb. Sneakers is your object. Now let's look at how to identify a verb. Nobody stands above you on the promotion list. So who or what is this about? Nobody. What is nobody doing? Stands. Stands should be our verb. My brother still drives that My brother still drives that ancient car. Who or what is the sentence about? My brother. What is the brother doing? Still driving. The manager designated Jim as the secretary for the group. Who or what is it about? The manager, and what is the manager doing? Designated. So for each one, you're just asking yourself who or what is the sentence about? Or that's your subject. Then you ask yourself what is that person or thing doing? That is your verb. And then you ask yourself to find the prepositional phrase when or where is this happening? Our neighbors moved to Texas yesterday and we already missed them. When or where did they move? Yesterday. Oh, I was wrong. To Texas would be where. When would also say yesterday. To Texas yesterday would have been the full and complete prepositional phrase. Let's try it again. The woman maintained that she was innocent despite the evidence of her guilt. Of her guilt. What are they discussing of her? The woman is the subject, maintained is the verb, that she was innocent is our dependent clause, despite the evidence of what? Of her guilt. That one was correct. The house on the corner is the oldest house on the block. What is the sentence about the house? Where is the house? On the corner. It is the oldest on the block. There are two, so let's see if they count on the corner, because it also is on the block. Yeah, so we could have said on the corner or on the block. I didn't realize they would accept both, but both are prepositional phrases. My cat sits on the windowsill and waits for me. On the windowsill is where the cat sits. Who or what are they doing? They're waiting for me. So although I did not answer in the way that the computer wanted me to, the prepositional phrases still answer the who, the where, the what. I'm confusing you. The where, the how, or the when. Prepositional phrase. Subject, who or what, and verb is the action. Here is your review. Subjects, they're the who or what of the sentence. Ask yourself that first. Then, what is happening? What is the who or what doing? That's your verb. Where, when, how is this all happening? Prepositional phrase. The object is usually the what at the end of the sentence. So be prepared on Monday to be working on a packet over subject, verbs, and prepositions, and be prepared to know how to do this. Please write your summary. Be very specific for those 3 key things we're looking for: subject, verbs, prepositions. Thank you. Have a good weekend.